Alrighty, and we're back with another cozy stream with a blue dog Evelyn. In today's game, the Séance of Blake Manor. A special thank you to Raw Fury for providing us a copy of this on the PC. It says here, Halloween 1897. A group of mystics from across the globe gather in the west of Ireland to rip open the veil between worlds and speak directly with the dead. 48 hours before the séance, Evelyn Deane goes missing. Detective Ward is summoned to find her and uncover the culprit before someone else disappears. But the manor and its residents have more than one secret to hide. Can Ward safely navigate the haunted corridors to save Miss Deane before it's too late? In this game, we're going to be interviewing and interrogating a bunch of different suspects to learn more about their motivations and unearth any clues they may be hiding. We'll be recording details inside of a journal and then use our findings to uncover the truth about Blake Manor and the mysterious seance that brought all these unusual guests together. And, yeah, we're gonna hopefully save Evelyn. It says here features include embarking on an ongoing mystery inspired by Irish mythology and the spiritualist movements of the Victorian era. We get to explore an ancient manor full of dark secrets and environmental puzzles where time is our most valuable currency. And we'll be able to elicit the truth from a host of suspects using immersive detective mechanics. And we're also going to get treated to a beautiful comic book art style, again inspired by Irish mythology. Alright, why don't we get into it? Good evening, Espresso. Hope you're doing well too. You like mystery games? Yeah, we're just gonna start this one right now. DT3, oh my goodness, a 20 stream streak. I think that's the biggest one I've seen so far. Thank you for the 20 stream streak, DT3. Sugoi. What does a dog do when it goes on an adventure? It embarks. Alright, let me see if there's any... Yumpasu. Let me see if there's any, accessibility options to share. There's a sigil mode for drawing. Tutorial and run mode. Let's see. Maybe I'll put this toggle. You get to change cursor size, text scroll speed, camera FOV, sensitivity, and dialogue size. Yeah, and then here's the different controls. So we'll interact with the cross button, skip with the circle, crouch with the R3, sprint with L1, or sorry, L3. Next interaction, previous interaction, alright, R1, R2. Detect division with L2, and then swap sticks, interesting. There's gonna be mini games apparently. Alright. Alright, that's good enough, we'll figure it out. Hopefully they'll teach us. New game. Start a new game? Yes, please. Impost 83. Do we have a detective story today? You know that in all detective stories, it's the butler who's the one guilty. I don't know if there's a butler here. Maybe. Where it's everyone but the butler. SEANCE, investigate. Yes. Dublin, Ireland, 1897.
Mr. Ward!
Mr. Ward! Here's a letter. You got a letter.
I'll waste no time, as there's none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara. Yesterday, a guest went missing. A young woman named Evelyn Deane.
Oh, Evelyn Deane.
Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened. She has not left. Of that I am sure. This envelope contains £200. Please, sir, accept this money and come quick, for I fear she's not long for this world.
£200?
A further £300 will be paid out If you find her alive,
500 pounds total?
I know the west of Ireland might well be the far side of the world for its distance from you. There's no one else to turn to.
I think my dog is being very naughty right now. I might need to go find the mystery of
You are an
baby.
honorable man, a steadfast investigator, and, perhaps most importantly, godly. I pray for the girl that this is true.
I pray that baby's not being a bad girl. Baby? Whoa, you being bad? You being naughty? I mean, woo woo. We're trying to solve the Séance of Blake Manor, not the Séance of baby. Baby! Alright, it's day 1, Friday. Well, it's almost Friday. It's actually Thursday today. Maybe Friday in other parts of the world. Alright, October 29th, 11 p.m. at Blake Manor Courtyard. Excelente. Chin, thank you so much for the 30 months. Super appreciate it. Welcome in. You cute. How are you? We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. Hi, Jeannie. Welcome in. Oh. Good. I'm glad to hear. Rated M for mystery. Yes, we're gonna have to solve the mystery hopefully so we can get the 500 pounds. Alright, let's push the button.
Evelyn Deane,
Evelyn Deane.
daughter of the slumlord, Rupert Deane.
Oh.
I wonder if my employer hired me because of my past with her father.
I wonder what his past with the father is.
Or maybe they don't know of her father's involvement in my brother's death.
Wait, what? What did her father do to your brother?
I suppose that too will become clear in time.
We don't know where the letter was from, I think. Actually, they might have told us. He just got a letter. That's all I know. Hi, Blueberry. Welcome in. Hope your finger feels better. Alright, this game is first person, so I'm gonna try to take it slow. Very cool, though. You can move faster by running. Press L1 to run. You will move slower when crouching. Press R3 to toggle crouching. Settings can be altered in the options menu. Hold cross to proceed. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What's this thing? A not uncommon centerpiece at a place such as this. Okay. Hello?
Is somebody there?
Oh, okay, it's a bunch of birds.
What in hell?
What the heck? Can't. I'm seeing things. The lateness of the hour and the long day of travel must have my nerves on edge. Still, perhaps I will ask. Washerwoman. You can check all the evidence you find in the records. Press right on the D-pad to access the records. Oh. The records contains a catalog of all the evidence Ward has gathered during his investigation. Some evidence can be examined or analyzed for further information. You can examine your hiring letter, for example. Hold the cross button to proceed. Hiring letter. The letter I received hiring me onto this case. Hi, Lou. Welcome in. Arf. How are you? Hope you're doing well. You can't just end the song and not say, well, we don't know who it's from. We'll have to find out in this hiring letter. Mr. Ward. October 26th. Always no time, as if there's none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara. Yesterday, a guest went missing, a young woman named Evelyn Deane. Photograph enclosed. Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened, but her room's not been slept in, nor have any locals seen her off hotel grounds. She has not left. Of that I am sure. This envelope contains 200 pounds. Alright, so they read this to us earlier. It just says, sincerely a concerned party. Alright. Here's the photo of Miss Deane. That's her. I'm already running, apparently. Can I pick this up? A bronze statue of a lady. It is not that old. A few years, perhaps. A dedication to Mary Blake, the Marquess's wife. Though taken from us too soon, she will live on in our hearts and lives through her kind and charitable deeds. I don't think it's going to say anything different. I'll just investigate. Okay, yeah. Okay. Same thing, same thing. I wasn't sure if it had different dialogue for investigating it twice. But apparently not. The Séance of Blake Manor, but no orb. Possum, welcome in. How are you? No one said orb. No orb. I'm so sorry. Let me go check on Baby. She's being real naughty right now. 1 second. Baby! Oh, nice try. Yes, there's Baby, and then there's Fussy Baby. You know who is who. You're eating sushi and watching Blue Dog and Sumo. Ooh, yum yum. Orb, no ABB, no orb. Get the orb, there's no orb, Espresso. Arcade, welcome in. How are you? Oh dang, I thought I could invest. Oh, I could. Okay, okay. A barrel of rusty colored rainwater. That's not great. Goodbye. Baby, run! Baby's being naughty. Alright, let's go in here. They said they're gonna tell us what's up. I should check in with the front desk for any information on Miss Deane's whereabouts. Time is of the essence if you were to solve the mystery of Blake Manor. Time advances when Ward interacts with objects and characters. Uh-oh. You have until midnight tonight to resolve the mystery of Miss Deane's departure. You will be free to further explore the manor in the coming days. Oh no, I'm never gonna solve it. What is this thing? Furnace with carved faces and glowing embers placed inside. Horrifying things. Oh man, what was that? Oh. No orbs. Baby's being naughty because you kept denying the orb. No, there's no orb. She's being naughty because she smells food. Hi, Arcade. Hope you're well. I'm doing well, thank you. I was a little sleepy, honestly, but I'm starting to wake up, getting a second wind. I'm glad you... I hope you're doing well, Arcade. We need an orb to appear on screen the way we say orb, just like when we say baby and princess. No, because there's no orb. Play Phasmophobia, you're gonna be forced to admit orbs exist? They do not exist. You see the biddies. The one who denies the orb has never seen an orb. There's no orbs. I don't see any orbs. Ah! TikTok. There's nobody around. I could ring the reception bell or spend a moment taking in the place first. Record your goals and progress on the mystery map. Press up on the D-pad to access this. You have unlocked a mystery. You should investigate it. Each mystery contains evidence and leads. Evidence provides information for your investigation. Leads provide guidance and avenues of investigation. Selecting a connection reveals context for why two nodes are connected. Hold the cross button to continue. The letter I received hired me onto the case. I must have been summoned here for a reason. I have arrived at the manor to confirm if Miss Deane was here, and if no longer present, was the manner of her leaving cause for concern? I should ring the bell so that I can speak to the manager and check in. I should check into the hotel. Alright, well, I'm gonna look around though. What do you call the bark of a very old dog? An ancient bark. I guess you could. A listing of all guest activities planned for this event. You can analyze people, documents, and certain items. Move the magnifying glass to hunt for observations. Monday the 25th. 1:30 p.m. Welcome luncheon. Alright, Tuesday 26th. Afternoon tea, lawn games, bridge game. Wednesday, horse riding, parlor games. Archery! Thursday, archery. Elsewise, cricket. Nah, forget cricket. Let's do archery. Divination with Mrs. Mantovani. Carriage tour. Very cool. Masked ball. There's a masked ball tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. in the ballroom. On Sunday, there's a silent dinner at 8 p.m. in the dining room. On Sunday evening, the grand séance takes place in the hedge maze at 9 p.m. Talks held daily in the drawing room, located in the west corridor. Information on talks can be pasted outside or posted outside the room each morning. Okay. Talks held daily in the drawing room. Okay, yeah. When interacting with a person or an object, you may have more than one action to choose from. Use R2 to navigate between actions. Angsan, Chi, investigate. Listen? It sounds like there's someone on the other side. Well, I can't just enter, that's not my room. It is now 3 days since Miss Deane went missing. The local news, albeit an old issue. Some pages are missing. What remains are all positive stories. Meowly, thank you for the 34 months. It's you on the other side. Thank you for the 34 months. Hope you're doing well in the manager's office. Meow. Cheer, party, cheer. Cheer, cheer, cheer. Meowly, how are you doing? Nothing in here catches my eye. An old edition of the local paper. The main story is a burning of a family under suspicion. One of them was a fetch, a changeling child. Oh. It's later than I thought. This letter is written in a Swirly script that I think may be Middle Eastern. Can I use the mouse, actually? A personal letter from a Victorian Lao. It has no reference to the manor or planned event whatsoever. Letters from Mr. Dupre. He is half-heartedly inquiring about a business. A photo of him outside the manor is included. His expression is flat. Woohoo! Cheer, cheer, Soda-san, cheer, 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 Uri-san, Unk-san. I'm busy but good. How about you? Generally the same, yeah. I was a little sleepy earlier, like right before stream, but I think I'm starting to wake up again, so that's good. It's been a really busy day. Been doing a lot of barking at work. Gotta round up all the cats and put them in the corral, if you will. Rah! Woohoo! Juicy, juicy! Welcome in, Ray. Meowly, Soda-san, Uri-san, Ashu-san, juicy! Right now we're going through, we're gonna be checking out 2 spooky games today. This first one is, an investigation game about a seance and someone who went missing. Turnips with carved faces and glowing embers placed inside. Horrifying things. Random issues, each focusing on how peaceful the region is. A beautiful landscape paint. Wait, is there a man? Uh-oh. Not surviving in the picture? How do you see that? I didn't even see that. Luggage stand, place. I'm good. I gotta watch out because everything I interact with moves time forward by 1 minute, it seems. The Grand Séance, a gathering of intellects interested in esoteric matters, regardless of sex, color, or creed. Join renowned mystic Carmela Mantovani as she leads us in the most advanced crossing of the veil as yet witnessed by mortal man. No wobbling tables, distant moans, or questionable planchettes here. See this spirit for yourself, and better yet, speak with it directly. What is going on here? Some attempt to talk with a ghost? That cannot be possible. I have heard of seances before, but always the spirit speaks through a medium, a person, or object. Surely all fraudulent, and spiritually dubious. What on earth was Evelyn Deane doing here? Her father did not strike me as a spiritual man, nor one who would allow his child to stray so far from his sight that she could end up here of all places. Metal Fair, thank you for the 20 stream streak. Wham! You're the second person I've seen with that number. Howdy, howdy, how do you do? Meowly, investigate. Sora-san. The eyeball, yes. Cheer, cheer, gee. Ray, oh. Who was this woman? Atrium. I can't just enter the atrium. Luggage room. Alright. Water. Refreshments. The water seems frigid, even for this weather. Presumably this deer was killed in the area. Certainly I saw enough of them in the area on the ride here. This elk skull must be dated 10,000 years or more. A roaring fire. It's good to be able to warm myself up a little after the rain, but I'll keep my distance nonetheless. A newspaper from 2 years ago, talking of a local fair and the positive impact it had on the area. It's a book about those carved turnips. Read on, move on. Jack-o'-lanterns are turnips with faces carved into them. Embers are placed inside to give him a glowing effect. They are supposed to ward off evil spirits. They're based on Stingy Jack, a drunk who tricked the devil. After a night's drinking with the devil, he convinced the fiend to climb a tree. Then he carved a cross into the tree's trunk, and Old Nick was trapped. Jack only let him down once he promised to never claim his soul. When he died, Jack wasn't allowed into heaven for his generally sinful ways. But the devil held true to his word and didn't let Jack into hell either, so he was left to wander the earth for eternity. Old Nick sent him on his way with only an ever-burning lump of coal from heck itself to light his way. To save his hands, he put the coal into a turnip and has been roaming the lands ever since. Supposedly, other spirits see the lanterns, think it's the real Jack, and run for fear he tricks them too. I hear they've taken the tradition to America, but use pumpkins instead. I can't see it being as eerie somehow. Oh, fascinating. I didn't know that was the story behind those. Those unusually large horns. Those are unusually large horns for an Irish bull. Perhaps it's a trophy from the Americas. Telegraph room. A book that has clearly been handled with care. Alright, let's see. The Grand Séance, a gathering of intellects interested in esoteric matters, regardless of... Yeah, okay, read. I think I read this. Yeah, I read all this. I should check in. I have, like, only so much time before I get in trouble. Ding ding!
Yes?
Hello, manager.
Hello, I'm Declan Ward. I telegrammed ahead.
Oops. Sorry. I'm trying to raise the volume a little bit here. Keep it quiet.
I see. We did not receive your message, Mr. Ward. Our telegraph machine is broken.
Not broken.
Regardless, I am Vincent Varley, the manager here. We are quite full at present, but we can fit you in. I'll send word that a room should be prepared, and I'll show you to it as soon as is possible. It shall be no later than midnight. But first, we require our guests to sign in, if you would.
Oh yes, we'll sign in, no problem. That's a big book. Miss Deane's signature. Miss Deane signed the registration book a few days ago. There's a lot of names here, all signed in within the last week. More than I thought there'd be. Excluding myself and Miss Deane, there are 17 others currently staying in the hotel. Only one guest has signed in with an X, meaning this gathering has unusually high literacy rates. Person X and Father Lorcan Sinnott signed in after Miss Deane reportedly went missing. Guest sign-in times, a record of who arrived and departed and when. I noticed Miss Deane did not sign out. Oh no, espresso. Yes, it sounds like they use turnips as a way for a way for the wandering spirit to hold the ember so that it didn't burn the spirit's hands. Sign in. All right, let's sign in.
I see you are busy for somewhere so remote, though it seems quiet around here.
The seance has brought a great many visitors, it's true. Most have retired early to be ready for the weekend ahead.
Ah, yes, the seance. I noticed the Miss Deane's name signing in. Does that happen to be Evelyn Deane?
It is. Rather, it was. I'm afraid she's not staying with us any longer.
Where did she go?
Were you hoping to meet her?
I was. She's, left already?
She has, yes. Can I help with anything else?
Do you know where she went? You can engage in conversation with characters by discussing evidence from your records. Certain responses will reveal new information, exposing more about the characters and their mysteries. Discussing topics will consume time. Select Discuss Evidence to ask Mr. Varley about Miss Deane. Select Discuss Evidence to proceed. Navigate to the People category to ask about Miss Deane. People category, huh? Oh, here it is. Apologies on your paws. I'm sorry, but did you say Miss Deane departed already? Yes, Tuesday night. Perhaps Wednesday morning. Her letter said she had to leave on short notice. Letter? Ah, in truth, she took her luggage and left in the middle of the night. In the morning, we found only a letter and her payment at the front desk. Foxy Yumpas, welcome in. Would that be usual for her? I could not say, sir. This was the first time she stayed here. Analyze? Discuss evidence. What can you tell me about yourself, sir? I am the manager here at the hotel. With the utmost respect, Mr. Ward, I think that's all you need to know. Woman. It looks like you've gone through some trouble for this event. The seance is the first of its kind. It seemed prudent to put in some expense into the event. What makes this seance distinct from any other? Well, I simply run the hotel. It would not be the best source for an in-depth explanation, but I will try my best. A typical seance allows only limited communication with a ghost. Limited in that a medium is needed, a host, a device, etc. It's believed that at the right time of year, with the right collection of people gathered, a more direct form of communication could be achieved. And so, those people have gathered here at Samhain, where and when the veil is thinnest, to see if that is true. As I say, that is the belief. Whether you believe it, Mr. Ward, is up to you. What else can I ask you about, huh? Alright, this is everything. What happened to your telegraph machine? You mentioned the telegraph machine is down. It is. Likely the storm shorted the battery. Terrible timing. I tried to wire the replacement, but have had no luck. I'll have the groundsman look in the morning. You will think me quite mad, Mr. Varley, but I saw a woman washing something in the fountain. I can assure you that our facility has a full laundry. Nothing is washed in the fountain. Perhaps you saw a bean-eye. It would be fitting for the time of year and the gathering here, though unfortunate for whoever's clothes were being washed. Mary Blake. What can you tell me about Mary Blake? Marchioness Blake was a kind woman and a dedicated mother. Her death came as a deeply tragic shock to all of us at the manor. The Marquess and his son were naturally never the same. No doubt that is the reason this seance is taking place now. What can you tell me about the manor? Well, it was built in the mid-1600s on land awarded to Edward Blake for his part in the Cromwellian conquest of Ireland. It has since been passed down through the generations of the Blake family and has survived a number of tragedies. Marquess Jonathan Blake is the latest in the line to hold the title, with him and his son, young Master Walter, being the last two members of the line. It was the Marquess's initiative to open the manor as a hotel in 1870 to pull the place through the difficult post-famine years. That's all I could say, though. I suspect there is more information in the library should you care for more. I guess it has a little eye icon if I've already talked about it, so that's good. Is there much to do outside the manor? Refreshments can be requested on the patio. Many of our guests enjoy walking the grounds, and there is a hedge maze for your enjoyment. Mr. Hunter also offers horse riding sessions, though I believe those are all now booked out. If you're asking if there's anything outside the grounds, no. Galford, the town you took the carriage from, is our closest point of contact. I am sure you will find the hotel offers everything you could need during your stay with us. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner are served in the dining room. There is a well-stocked library, a bar, and a drawing room for relaxation, which includes a variety of games and records for your entertainment. Sadly, the bathhouse is closed at this time of year. The water is too cold to heat. And usually we have the telegraph room for communication. I am sure it will be repaired soon. I am sorry about the late hour. I misjudged the time needed for the journey. It happens often enough, though usually not so late in the day. Our driver knows the routes well. He would shorten your return trip. I will keep that in mind, thanks. You may deposit your luggage on the rack to my right. Our porter will then bring it to your room when ready. Alright, no more evidence to discuss, got it. Analyze? Crack in the glasses. They must be difficult to see through. The damage must be recent, or surely he would have had them fixed. Unhappy expression. He looks profoundly displeased. Is it with me, or something else? Hand on pocket watch. He keeps checking his pocket watch. He's either pressed for time, ruled by routine, or both. Cool. Ayumi-san kuru. Discuss evidence. Did you happen to drop your glasses? It is nothing, sir. They are serviceable. I'll have them replaced after the event. Are you all right, sir? You look rather perturbed. I'm perfectly fine. My mind is on the hotel and event. Of course. Are you very busy, sir? I notice you're holding your pocket watch there. These events do not run themselves. Its and the manor's success depend on tight scheduling.
I need nothing else, thank you.
Then please wait here. The staff will prepare your room, and I'll be back to show you to it shortly. Now, if you will excuse me, with the telegraph machine broken, I have delivery orders to write for the morning. If you need me again, you know how to summon me.
Goodbye. So Miss Deane was here, but left. Her date of departure does line up with the letter I received. It would be good to see the letter she left behind. It seems my cutoff for investigating is midnight. I should get a move on. By exploring and interacting with items, you can progress the investigation. Yumpas, Richie. Hi, Wolfie. Welcome in. To see which object you can interact with, hold down the L2 button to enable detective vision. If I want to determine whether anything suspicious happened to Miss Deane before I retire for the night, then I am running out of time. Detective vision. Oh, in here, huh? What? That was weird. Oh, I gotta hurry it? Why is it? I'm wasting time trying to open this thing. Gimme. An assortment of trashy romance novels. A paper from 3 years ago. The main story is the carriage accident that resulted in the death of Marques's wife. What on earth could these be for? Archery, probably? It could be that they're important. Maybe there's a clue to their use somewhere around here. Private letter. Did I look at this? Supposed to place my luggage here. I might as well leave this here. St. Brigid's Cross. Are one of the staff putting these up around the manor? Salt Bowl. I don't got a lot of time. I gotta be careful about what I investigate. Vent, listen, okay. Blasted cold. Mr. Hunter had best get on with fixing that window soon. Mimi-san irashaimase. Hi, Turquoise. Welcome in. A box of salt used to absorb moisture from the coats and boots kept here. Oh, fascinating. Coats, boots. These crates are empty other than the rotting turnips. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I only have so much time and I waste a lot. Coats left to dry. Boots for use by the guests. They are average-sized boots, larger ones and smaller ones. Luggage room. Telegraph room? There's a faint smell of burnt paper in the air here. I better be careful about what I actually look at. Voltaic pile battery. Huh. I think I have like 8 options to look at stuff. Might have blown my chance at looking at a bunch of different things. Battery repair. Oh, I could repair it. Really? It seems somebody was trying to follow these instructions. But what's the required output voltage? A voltaic battery is built by stacking cells to reach the required voltage output. This diagram shows a voltaic battery with an output of 4 volts. A cell is made up of 2 discs called an anode and a cathode, separated by an electrolyte bridge. Hi, Brother Beats, welcome in. Zinc disc, electrolyte bridge, copper disc. These burnt out discs are where the smell in the room is coming from. I'll remove them in case there's a risk of fire. Alright, let's give this a try. I can use these new discs to replace the old ones. I need to assemble a battery with the right voltage to power the telegraph machine. It just needs the right number of discs in the right order. Alright, so I guess I'll put the copper one first. And then we need the bridge. And the zinc. And I guess we just do that 4 times. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Let's test it. It's not working. I must have the wrong order or amount of discs. Do they want the whole... Oh, it says 6 volts here. Oopsie. Alright, let's keep going. Right now. Hi, Dragon Colony. Welcome in. Whoop. The battery seems to be working, and the telegraph machine now has a hum to it. I should tell the manager. Wish I could talk to him more, but I don't have a lot of time. They're gonna make me move. There's a letter here. Or envelopes? I can hear nothing. I don't have a lot of time, so I should go back and see if I can talk to the guy. You're requesting for 5-string streak. Appreciate you being here. I don't know if he's gonna come get me or I gotta get him. I went to the cloakroom. Just enter, can we? Like, hey, what's up?
Sir, this area is for staff only.
Okay, I was just gonna tell you I fixed the thing.
I would kindly ask you to leave this room. If you need assistance, you can ring the bell in the lobby.
Okay. He wasn't very happy about that. Ding ding.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Yeah, I want to tell you about the battery. Oh, I got a lot of evidence. I fixed it.
Your telegraph machine seems to be functional.
Is that so? Mr. Hunter must have slipped in unnoticed and fixed it. Then you'll have to excuse me. I have messages to send ahead of tomorrow. I will be in the telegraph room should you need me.
Oh, I guess I gotta listen into him.
You shouldn't be waiting much longer for your room, I assure you. It will be ready by midnight at the latest.
Dang, I really want to explore everything, but I really can't, because I only have so much time. I should act quickly. I don't know how long I'll stay in there. Oh, he moved out so I can go into his room. Character locations, points of interest, and rooms can be viewed on the map. Hope you're doing well. You're sick today. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're getting sick. Hope you feel better soon, Turquoise. I feel like something's been going around lately. Like, sometimes, like, I wonder if, like, I might be getting a little sick too, but, it seems to just be in the morning, so it might just be dust. Might be dog fur. This is the map. The yellow arrow indicates where the ward is. Or where ward is. You can also see where the other characters are. Characters will change position every hour, so be sure to keep an eye on the map. New areas will be added as the manor is explored. Alright, I want to go to the office, I guess. Be sneaky. It's a safe, huh? The desk. Letters requesting gramophone records for the rooms, respectively for the drawing room and the bedroom of one Dr. Callahan. A letter complaining about the housekeeper and her overfamiliarity and curiosity. Stack of letters. Clipboard. Oh man, there's so much I can't look at all. Open letter. A response to Mr. Varley, who seems to have asked after a child on behalf of a young mother. The letter assures him the child is safe, but is otherwise not forthcoming. Dang, I can't read a lot. Stack of letters. Clipboard. Thanks. A lot of people have been getting sick. Yeah. Drink fluids and get plenty of rest. Room rack. Oh, am I gonna get in trouble? Is he coming in here? Listing who is staying in which room. Miss Deane's name is not here, but there are 4 unoccupied rooms, 2, 7, 15, and 21. One of these must have housed her. I spent too much time looking at everything else instead of just talking to the man. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
What the hell? What are you doing rifling around in here?
Oops, I thought we were going to be allowed to get out of here. Oopsie.
Get out, Mr. Ward. You are no longer welcome here. You may wait outside the gate while your things are gathered and brought to you.
No way. I thought he was going to just put me out already. I didn't know they were actually going to see if like I figured it out faster. Dang, game over already? No way. Oh, man, yeah, harsh. You were evicted from Blake Manor. Alright, I kind of thought, like, I wasn't sure if I actually had to sneakily get out, or if they were going to automatically just progress me. Let's see. No one survived! We got an autosave here. Yeah, what if we just take this really quick? I didn't realize they were actually that, brutal in this. Honestly, I thought it was going to just progress. Hat box. Alright, probably don't need to look at this letter. I think this is important. This is important info here. Let's get this and then get out of here. Maybe investigate maybe one other thing. Climb out. That's interesting. Oh! Would I get in trouble for trying to leave? What if I climb out? Oh, interesting. But it came in that way. I don't know if I had to actually solve it first, or does it progress naturally? It's locked. I assume it will be unlocked when the porter arrives. Cloakroom. He's in this room. Maybe I can listen to him over here? Oh! Strange occurrence. What was it? Hello? What happened here? An ordinary event, except there seems to be something stuck inside. The grate is fastened firmly to the wall. I can't get it out. Mysterious object. Talk, analyze. I already looked at him. Do I just talk to him? Be like, yeah, what's up?
Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Your room should be ready soon, and I'll show it to you then. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some messages to send before then.
I wonder how picky they are.
Mr. Ward? Your room is ready. Mr. Doyle has taken your luggage ahead.
All right. Oh, wow. Yeah, they really need it. Okay. Later in the night, the horrors of the manor overwhelmed you. Having failed to uncover a solid reason to continue placing your soul in jeopardy, you fled the grounds. Wow, yeah, this game is serious. Like, they don't want you to mess around. You gotta actually be, like, on it. Wow. Yeah, a little autosave there ain't gonna help. I guess you need to save more frequently. I was too busy, like, just enjoying my time looking around. Oops, I pushed the wrong button. I need to push, start over or something. Load? Unless they have multiple loads. They don't. Alright, so we'll do a new game. Yes. Your room is ready. I thought we were just gonna keep going on, but they were serious. They're like, you need to finish this ASAP.
Mr.
Game, please. Okay, now that I know what kind of game this is, like, you need to save. Like, no playing around. Save frequently. I know, I just wanted to sniff around.
Evelyn Deane, daughter of... I wonder if...
Alright. Well, let's do a save now that I know. Alright. Just like, I'm out of here, bye. Front gates? The manor is miles from Galford. Miles from anywhere. Without a horse, there is nowhere to go. I mean, they did say find enough clues, but I didn't know they were being serious, you know?
Is... What in it?
Alright. Yep. I don't need to ask everything either, honestly. You gotta be smart about what you ask about. There's something in the fountain where I thought I saw that woman. A shawl? Well, are we gonna take it or what? I've got a bad feeling about this place. What if you can climb in the room? Just be like, oh, I got detective vision, so that'll tell me where I can interact. So we'll use that. Yeah, honestly, I just wanted to, like, look around. Didn't know they were gonna be that serious. Alright, we read all this, so I'll just skip through that really quick. I wonder if you can climb in the back here. You can. Alright, hold on. Let's do a little save and see what happens. I'm sure I'm gonna get in trouble. They'll be like, get out.
What on earth? Sir, this is a restricted area, and that is a window.
Hello.
I do not know why you went to such lengths to break in here, but that hardly matters now. This event is not open to people lacking in decorum. You may take your bags and leave, sir.
Oops. I kind of suspected that would happen, but it's cool to see they actually put that in there. What if I just look? Are they gonna get mad? An open window with strong vines climbing to it. I could probably climb up into it should I find the need. Alright. Now let's get in here and do a little speed run. Get us back to where we need to be. To resolve the mystery of Miss Deane's departure. Okay. Let's do a little save. They weren't kidding. They were like, you don't have a lot of time. You better get on it right now. Alright, let's go ring the doorbell, I guess. I said doorbell, but it's just a bell.
Yes?
Skip all that. Sign it. This name. This name. That name. Right here. And then we'll sign.
I see you are busy.
Alright, let's analyze this guy. Oh, no, I gotta discuss evidence. Okay. Ask about her. Discuss evidence. Maybe. Grand Seance, I guess? Analyze the man. Yeah, let's leave. I don't think there's anything else. Let's go grab these. To the telegraph room. Said there was a burnt paper smell here. There's nothing I can see from here that'd be causing the burnt smell in the room. Really? Oh, up there though? Is it not this? Oh, the burnt smell is actually from here. I remember now. Can I just repair it without having to know? Alright. It's copper, this. One, two, three, four. They need 6. I'll do another little save. Man, there's not a lot of room to look at. It seems to be stationary. Ink, paper for the machines, and so on. Alright. Books. Oof. It's in the woof. Alright, I'm gonna get this. 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 Masked ball. Alright, well, if no longer present, was the manner leading cause for concern? Oh, I gotta get evidence here? Let's see, how does this work? Looks were finally displeased. Alright. And we've repaired this. She signed the book. Should inquire as to Miss Deane's whereabouts with the manager. Okay. She left behind a letter. I gotta find the letter. Perhaps the manager has a letter somewhere in his office. I need to get him out of there. Okay, so I gotta find that. So, okay, let's put him in the other room then. Ding ding.
May I be of service?
I'd like to tell you about, this thing. Maybe I could ask you about this. Huh. I'll tell you about this.
Is that so?
We'll tell him about the telegraph. Right. Should be able to look around in his room then. Do a little save here, why not? Let's see if we can find the letter. That was a complaint. What about this one? Various letters from guests making requests from the hotel for the duration of their stay. Record of who was in which room. Useful information to have. There's something under it. I think this is... Yes, this is Miss Deane's departure letter. On his desk? Strange. He must have been examining it when I arrived. It's signed. I wonder, does this match her signature in the sign-in book? Are there any differences between these signatures? Yeah, here? This? I mean, the why, I guess. That obvious then? These signatures are close, but they don't match. Somebody else wrote this letter of hers. But who and why? So does not investigate. You gather enough evidence to craft a hypothesis. Evidence provides keywords for each hypothesis. Press Make Hypothesis to open the Hypothesis panel. Complete a hypothesis by filling in the missing words, using keywords gleaned from evidence. Press Consider to determine if you are correct. Now you're going to make hypothesis, fill in missing keywords from the evidence, and then press Consider. Okay. Well, I like to actually read the record. I guess they want me to create the hypothesis. Blank blank is blank. My arrival. Miss Deane's departure. Protect, broken, fixed, telegraph machine. Oh, interesting. Okay. Miss Deane's departure. Departure letter is fake. Broken, fixed, protect. Forged. Yes. Jonah, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. How was your stream? What were you up to? Welcome in, everyone. Hi, Jonah. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Raiders. Cheer party cheer. Thank you all for welcoming the Raiders. For those who don't know Jonah, please go check them out. They play through a lot of different games. Usually do a lot of series playthroughs. Last I heard was going through a lot of the Toho series, but has also done playthroughs of games like Legend of Zelda and Nier, and was last seen playing through some more Toho project. For anyone new, welcome in once more. My name is Owlin. I'm a blue dog who likes to give you a cozy place to be. I play through a variety of games, ranging from retro to indie and new releases, and I try to showcase games you might not have seen before. Today we are playing through a couple of spooky games, and this one is called The Séance of Blake Manor. A big thank you to Raw Fury for providing us a copy of this on the PC. This game is a detective game, and we're trying to solve the mystery of why this lady went missing, and hopefully save people so they don't go missing. It was nice. You're collabing with a few friends playing Toho meets Ace Attorney fan game. Oh, neato! Sounds like a lot of fun. Thank you so much again for the raid. I really appreciate it. Oh man, there's a lot of fan games in that series. That's pretty neat. Glad you had a fun time. Oh well. What if I know what happened here?
So, Miss Deane didn't leave the hotel. And somebody wants us to think that she did. But who? Can I learn anything about the culprit?
They speak English. They can write. They knew Miss Deane. They did not know Miss Deane. They can write, I guess. Kinda. They must have known her if they knew her name. I don't know if they actually speak English. Someone could have, like, wrote that, I guess. I mean, I guess. I just wonder if they knew Miss Deane because they knew her name.
Nothing suggests a relationship or lack thereof. They could just as easily have seen her signature in the sign-in book as I did.
They can write.
Yes, this is true, but it seems likely that all the staff and guests would. I'm unlikely to find the culprit based off this. Of course, educating the people over here isn't exactly the Crown's highest priority. As a result, literacy rates are low enough in the west of Ireland.
Yeah, I guess they can write's the right answer here because those who are not educated would not know how to write letters. Like, actually pen out different characters.
The fact that this letter was written at all is a useful clue to the identity of the culprit behind whatever has befallen Miss Deane.
She did not leave the manor, though somebody wants people to think that she did. Facts about the culprit. Completing the hypothesis is critical to advancing the mysteries and finding Miss Deane, as each successful hypothesis will reveal facts about the culprit. Information you know about the culprit will appear on the panel to the left. Use it as the story unfolds to eliminate suspects on the screen. For now, it's time to get some rest. One out of 9 facts unlocked, wow. missed one piece of evidence in here. What would it have been? I wonder what the evidence is. I mean, I guess I didn't ask about this. I'm not sure I'm missing it. Like, how would I know what the evidence was?
Mr. Ward.
Oh
Mr.
no!
Ward. Your room is ready.
Get me out of here. Get me out of here before I get in trouble.
Mr. Ward. Your room is ready. The porter shall meet us there.
I didn't want to get a game over. Painting, huh? Alright, what else is interesting here? Jonathan Blake, the owner of this estate, painted here with his young son Walter and late wife Mary. Who is that? What the heck? Where did she go? Was that a ghost? Get a grip, Declan. You're tired, and this place is getting to you. The plaque tells me this is Walter Blake, the Marquess's only child. Strange device. A strange contraption. I wonder what its function is. What is it measuring? Aniko-san. Peek. Southeast corridor. Edward Blake, the man who built this manor, according to the plaque. Drawing room. Closed in preparation for Saturday evening's ball. I want to look around, but I should probably go. What's this? Wash closet? Northeast corridor, okay. Talk, analyze, mystery. What the heck is mystery? Investigate Mr. Varley's quarters. The office and profile Mr. Varley.
If you head up the stairs, the porter will show you to your room.
Okay, bye. A portrait of a woman with dark hair. She is holding an ornate vase that looks to be Egyptian. That's curious. The plaque reads Lady Wilhelmina Blake.
This room's yours, sir. Number 4.
Oh, okay. Number 4. A map of the upper floor. This should be useful for placing which guest is located where. I just start listening to people randomly. Like, hey, what's up? It sounds as like there's someone on the other side. Yeah, she look.
Over here, sir. Room 4.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just looking. Edward Blake, the founder of Blake Manor. His outstretched hand makes him almost divine-like, although he was anything but a savior figure. Hello. Sunken red eyes. His eyes are red as if something is irritating them. Unusual Celtic cross. A Celtic cross, though it seems somehow different from many I've seen. Shaky hands. He seems to be suffering from some kind of tremor.
Well, this is your room, sir. Breakfast is served at 9 a.m. in the East Wing Dining Hall.
9 a.m. It's kind of late.
Nice chance to meet your fellow, guests, that. Anyway, sleep well, and all that.
Alright, thank you. A little random box head. Maybe we'll do a little save just in case. I can't see anything of note in here. My luggage. I won't unpack in case I find myself needing a hasty retreat. A guide to local flora and fauna, though the locale in question seems to be in the north of England. An intelligent and sly creature, though those traits do not seem to have helped it here. There's little of interest to me in here. I look and feel exhausted. A fine gramophone, not the kind of thing I was expecting to find in my room. Stranger still, it does not come with any recordings. More luxurious than I'm used to. I'm unsure what beast this came from. I doubt I'll sleep well knowing this darn thing is lit. A stag in a wintry landscape. A skilled piece, if somewhat uninspired. An empty landscape. There's not much else to paint around here, I suppose. I can't see anything of note here. Rashly dressed with good quality sheets. I should rest. Sleep. Not yet. Can we go outside? I won't be able to do much else tonight. I should rest. Tomorrow will be a long day. Alrighty. Did I somehow miss looking at this thing above my head? That's freaky. Oh my goodness. Hello, don't scare me. Do I need to draw here? Oh no, why the hands? No, Haru-san. Oh, interesting, okay. Hello? Hmm. What's the best way to do this? Can I go this way? I don't know how they make. I don't know how it makes sense, but okay, sure. Dusty, thank you for 26-month streak. Oh my goodness. And 26 months at that. Welcome in. How are you? Ow. 26 months indeed. Thank you so much. Cheer, cheer, cheer. Cheer, buddy, cheer.
Oh, my head. I don't feel rested at all. What was that dream? So vivid.
Despite my tiredness, I've woken with a new eagerness to attend this event's seance.
Given I only learned about the event last night, I find that odd.
Oh no. He's getting brainwashed.
What on earth was that?
Day 2, Saturday. No, not the baby crow.
How fast must it have been going to break through like that, Mr. Hunter?
Hard to say, Mr. Sham. Some of the wood up there needs replacing, so all they had to do was hit the wrong part.
Mr. Hunter must be the groundsman. Given the attire, he is likely Father Lorcan Sinnott. Those whispering women, only one matching pair signed in at the same time, a Mrs. Victoria Lau and a Miss Ivy McLeod.
What is happening here, Mrs. Joyce? Myself and the Marquess were in a meeting with Miss Mantovani.
Mantovani, huh? Marquess.
Oh, sirs, it were a crow. Poor thing was dead on impact. But don't you worry, we'll get this cleaned up in no time.
Mrs. Joyce looks to be the housekeeper.
Sorry, Marquess.
Is it always Marquess? I thought it was Marquess. Holy moly.
Miss Murphy.
Miss Murphy.
I was just coming to get you for young Master Walter. He won't eat alone. The food'll go cold for long.
Miss Murphy must be the cook.
Well, then I shouldn't keep Walter waiting any longer. Come, I shall leave the rest of you to it, and trust everyone to have a good day.
Marquess of Doon, Jonathan Blake. Would the boy in the painting be the master of the house Walter? The commotion seems to be drawing a crowd. Is this everyone then? Everyone except Miss Deane, of course. That is a lot of people.
What's all this about a dead crow? Would that be a bad omen for anyone traveling today, yes?
Please, Mr. Coventry. Oh, Finn's being here is bad enough omen.
Right. Some decorum, please.
Decorum. Doing good, how am I? I'm doing well too, thank you for asking. This game is like super serious. Like, I thought it was gonna be kind of easy peasy, but they actually force you to like use your time wisely. You only get so many opportunities before you run out of time. And perhaps then this is our Rory and Fiad Callahan.
She said far worse about me, and it all true. Aye, it's a bad omen, Coventry. No doubt about that.
Mr. O'Finn. He wasn't in the sign-in book. He must be the X.
A bad omen? And it didn't show up in your cards, Mrs. Erickson. Oh my.
Oh my, indeed. I love her outfit.
Show some respect. Mr. Dupre, can't you keep your woman in line? Or is your dynamic the other way around?
Hey man, they could be equals.
Mrs. Darcy is not my woman, Mr. Scarrett, nor am I her man. We are people and belong only to ourselves.
Wow.
Actually, the cards are more of a tool, a guide. They reflect.
Is there a need to prove yourself, Mrs. Erickson? Huh?
Good point. A French accent. He is likely Mr. Toussaint then. By a process of elimination then, that distracted man must be Cathal, or Cahal O'Meara. There's like some weird artifacting happening. I don't know if that's intentional or not. It's like really freaky. Like on the picture and behind Mr. Toussaint. You see it too? It's freaky. And of those remaining women, the lady on the right looks more like a Barbosa and the other a Quinn.
Speaking of late arrivals.
Maybe a bug? I don't know. I mean, I could see it being intentional, but it seems a little odd.
Who was our newest guest?
Oh, they're looking at me.
This might be a good time to mention that breakfast will be ready at 9 a.m. in case anyone wants to return to their rooms and freshen up.
Mm-hmm. Saved by the bellboy. One of those people must be behind Miss Deane's disappearance. But who are they all? We're all here for the seance, and some of them know one another clearly. Do they all know one another? Am I clearly an infiltrator? I can't think on that too much or I'll grow paranoid. All I can do is the job. Investigate her vanishing and probe into these people. One of them is behind it. The more I can learn about them and their reasons for being here, the better chance I have in finding her. I should make a record of their movements. It might be helpful to know what their plans are and when their rooms are free. Oh, hello.
Un moment. Monsieur?
Hello.
You would be, Declan Ward, correct?
Yes, Declan Ward. Mr. Ward.
Allow me to even the playing field, huh?
Have fun, Blue Eyes. Thanks so much for the 20 stream streak. Super appreciate you being here. Welcome in. Thank you for the have fun. They did a private show? Wow. Get some good rest. Hope you can rest here and relax.
I am Etienne Toussaint,
Toussaint.
a banker of fraudulent mystics.
Oh, I'm not a mystic.
And it's the topic of fraud I wish to speak with you on.
Fraud. Discuss evidence. Let's analyze this man. Society of Psychical Research Symbol. A crest which reads Society of Psychical Research. Oh, great. Notebook in pocket. A notebook worn around the edges, kept close to hand. Discuss evidence. I'm told many have witnessed strange apparitions in and around the manor. Certainly I have had improbable experiences here myself. Thank you, Princess. Okay. You want to talk about fraud? Mr. Toussaint has suggested that there may be frauds at the event, con artists hoping to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees. Searching out fraud must be easy work at an event such as this. In what way, monsieur? It is a seance. Surely everyone involved in running it is a charlatan, and the rest naive fools. Au contraire, monsieur. Many of the guests are true magical practitioners. But at a gathering such as this, there is likely to be somebody looking to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees. Those who merely believe. Alright, you want to tell me about this device here? It's kind of weird looking. It has a gauge on the front of it that seems to move as people's plans for the seance changes. He seems to know who I am. Let's ask if he knows her. Maybe I shouldn't. Let's talk about magic. Excuse me, but did you say there are people here who think they can perform magic? Non. I said there are people here who can perform it. You are, I know, not of the scene, but believe me when I tell you, magic, rituals, ghosts, it is all real. It is hard, of course, and expensive in what it takes, so it is not commonplace. Easier for some to fake. This is ridiculous. To you right now, maybe. But you are here now, and you will soon see many unexplainable things. The gas. You suspect someone, then? I believe most attendees are legitimate practitioners, but yes, I have my suspicions. Attendees and staff have their own problems to be solved. Solving these mysteries will help you uncover more about their relationship with Deane and their own reasons for attending the seance. You have gained enough evidence to solve Mr. Toussaint's hypothesis. After solving the hypothesis, confront Mr. Toussaint to find out what your deductions have revealed. So do I open this now? My intent is to gain the proof that will discredit them. Or my hypothesis? Mr. Toussaint's goal is to blank me into blank a blank for blank. Wow. I don't know if I have a law here. Let's see. I could have talked about myself, I suppose. Coerce me? Into investigating a guest for fraudulence. What if?
It seems Mr. Toussaint is here on a witch hunt and intends to force me to his side. I should confront him about this.
Confront. Well, first let's ask him about us. He seems to know who we are. Proof. You know me, sir. Not quite. I know of you. It remains to be seen if you truly are the man I have read about. What sort of proof would suffice to show someone to be a fraud? Any number of things, monsieur. Catching them in the act, of course. But a record of their methods, a letter admitting they are faking it, even a confession would do, if witnessed by somebody of standing. I am sure you will know it when you see it. Confront. Your goal is to coerce me into investigating a guest for fraudulence.
Quite right. Excellent. I had planned to do it myself, but once I saw you, I knew you would have to help, Detective.
So, you do know who I am?
Indeed. I am an investigator of my own sort, you see. It would be foolish of me enter a new country and not read the papers, n'est-ce pas? As for my own investigation, I have focused on Madame Hazel Erickson. I'll get to the heart of it. She's an out-and-out fraud. About this, I have no trace of a doubt. But my belief alone is not quite enough. I still lack evidence. Here, take this key. It will let you into room 19, Madame Erickson's room. There you can find something that proves the case. Of this, I'm sure.
Why do you have a key to her room?
What makes you think I'd do a thing like that?
That's your job, is it not? And you would want to keep your presence here quiet? No? You won't hear a thing further about your presence once you have aided me. Here, the key. I shall see you back with the evidence inside the hour. Yes?
The hour?
Otherwise, well, I will have to make an announcement at breakfast. You will be out no long after, I assure you.
Why would they trust you?
And how do you expect me to get into Miss Erickson's room safely?
I believe I heard her discussing her plans with Monsieur Aufin. You might consider listening in.
Actually, I want to talk about one more thing here.
Ah, hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
I want to know about her. Do you know Miss Deane? We have met once or twice, but never exchanged anything more than small talk. She came off as pleasant, though I suspect there was more to her than she let on. Certainly I was right, as it is clear to me now that many guests have complex relations with the woman. What an interesting life she must lead.
That's all.
Goodbye.
Take care, monsieur.
Let's go do a little save and go talk to these people over here. You can eavesdrop on private conversations to discover more clues.
I'm sorry, sir, but do you have a pen I can borrow?
No, no use for one. Druidry is an oral tradition, so I never got much into the writing. Oh, it served me grand for my purposes. Do you want my chisel?
No. I was planning on taking some notes. I want to go downstairs and examine the energy left by that poor bird before breakfast.
Why?
I suspect there is something to be learned about our fortunes here. If only I could have gotten to it before it was cleaned up.
Aye, well, I suppose some folks here have never gutted a bird to read its entrails before.
What the heck?
Is that some kind of Irish saying?
No.
He's like, no, I mean it.
Well, you'll excuse me then.
Mr. O'Finn doesn't write, and I didn't see his name on the sign-in book. He must be the person who marked his name with an X. I'll make a note of that. While investigating, you can learn characters' movements across the weekend. This information is learned by asking people, searching rooms, listening in on conversations, and more. This information will be added to the timetable. As you learn more information, the timetable will be populated. Characters will appear on the map each hour if you know their schedule for that time slot. Reminders can also be set so events aren't missed. So she's gonna be in the atrium, huh? I'd like to analyze you. Wild hair and beard. He looks to be living the hermit lifestyle. Crown. A roughly made circlet of wood and leather. Ornate belt. His belt is quite eye-catching. Let's see, there's still points of interest. Proceed anyway? No. Staff. A yew branch with the simplest of ornamentation, but he carries it proudly.
Ah, there you are now.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but, do I know you?
Haha, no, I never said such. Just plainly, there you are, and you are.
You have me there, sir.
Sir, I'm no knight. I'm done enough in, and you can call me such. I'm a proud traveller protector of these lands.
Don't know O'Finn.
Noted. I am Declan Ward. Also, not a knight.
Haha, good to meet you, lad.
I take it that you've come for the seance.
Ah, yes and no. I'm here because of the seance, but not for it.
Oh, interesting.
I have no urge to speak to the dead. I doubt they have much comfort to offer up. What interests me is those people who want to speak to the dead. How they intend to do it, and more, what they will be doing afterwards to clean up their mess. These rich people, they think because they force themselves on these lands they can do what they want to them? It won't stand. The land won't let it, and neither will I.
Discuss evidence. Let's ask about the staff. What does your staff signify? It signifies that I'll bash if you come near me or mine. No, you mind what they say, lad. There are still plenty of snakes in Ireland. Can I just ask him about this? Maybe this one? Have you met Miss Deane? Who? I've not met anyone with that name yet. I gotta go, bye.
No, I should
only do something if you want. not because you should.
Respect. I can't hear anything. It doesn't sound like anyone's inside. Alright, let's save really quick. Hopefully no one saw me enter, because that would be really weird. Now what can we investigate here? It says targets. Miss Deane's name is circled. What's this? The remains of a letter from a contact telling her that she is magically void, meaning she cannot learn magic no matter how hard she tries. No wonder she burnt it. Nothing happens when I touch it. It feels surprisingly cold. A book by Mr. Toussaint, Rods and Their Methodology, Volume 2. It has several pages bookmarked. What is this? A mixture of morphine and scopolaminem. I've heard of this concoction being used to sedate people. Is this for her own use or for something more sinister?
I'm running out of time to find Mr. Toussaint as evidence.
Uh-oh. A book on the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, a spiritualist society. Mrs. Erickson's schedule for this weekend. I've noted her movements in my timetable. What's the combination for this, I wonder? Everything needed to pen a letter. She was just asking for that too. Not that one. Standard deck of tarot cards. I can't see anything special about them. Really? I can't look under them? She have. Let's see, do I have anything in my notes to tell me about her? A burned letter from an unknown contact informing Hazel Erickson that she is void of magic. I mean, that's kind of useful, I guess. Who sent her this, though? Which one of these? Build a profile of Mrs. Erickson by analyzing her, speaking to her or other guests about her, and searching the manor. I wonder what will be close to Mrs. Erickson's heart. Toshiro and Yimpas. How are the mysteries tonight? Going alright. This game's actually kind of tough. Usually when I play these kind of detective games, there's very few chances for you to really mess up with like instant game overs. This one, they keep you to like the 60-minute mark. Every action I take is 1 minute off the clock, so I need to use 60 actions wisely before I get an instant game over. But yeah, it's been pretty fun. How are you? I'm trying to find out evidence to prove this person is a fraud. Yeah, wow, indeed. Like, okay, normally Toshiro, you kind of expect, like, you know, you get yourself into a weird position in the game, like in a room you shouldn't be in, but then you'll get automatically transported out of the room before you get caught, right? This game doesn't do that. I was in the room when the time was up, and I got caught, and they were like, get out. They were like, instant game over. And then I was curious, so I went to see if I could jump into the room at the beginning of the game, like climb through the window to get into this room. And they let me. And then they said, no, that is wrong. Get out. Instant game over. And I was like, okay. Like, you gotta be sneaky in this game. It's not like it's a QTE or anything either. It's just you have to be very deliberate with your actions. So there's no like hardcore like timed event, if that makes sense. Like, you don't have to do something with a quick reaction, but you do have to pay attention to what action you do. And I only have like 30 more actions here potentially. So I'm trying to figure out, well, who should I bring evidence to? Who should I talk to about what? There's like 17 people, I think they said. And they all have different timetables. We're just on day 2 though. But yeah, you can see here it's like, we're in Miss Erickson's room right now at the bottom left there, marked by my yellow triangle. I could try to run down to her and go talk to her, I suppose. I probably should and see if I can get a clue about her, her special safe. Yeah, I gotta be very careful who I talk to as well. Every action is another minute gone. Hello, I want to talk to you. Let's analyze you first. A crest on a necklace. An elaborate crest worn with pride. I don't recognize the symbol itself, however. Costume jewelry. An array of jewelry that the sort worn by spiritualists and show women. Nervous energy. She hides it well, but seems uncomfortable. For what reason? Oopsie, I didn't mean to run away from you. I want to talk to you. We'll do a little save here. Yeah, it's very interesting.
There. I don't recognize you. We haven't met before, have we?
Nope.
We haven't. I'm Declan Ward. Mrs.
Erickson. Hazel, if ever we should get so friendly. I'm a medium by trade, so naturally I had to come to this gathering. I'm hoping to pick up some new skills before the end.
Discuss evidence. Hey, I saw this thing in your room. That might be bad for me to tell you I saw. Ask her why she's nervous. Oh, what do I tell her? You alright, Mrs. Erickson? You seem uncomfortable. As if to comment on it will make me more comfortable? I'm fine, Mr. Ward, thank you. What's this crest thing? I want to ask her about this, but I wonder if that's an instant game over. Maybe ask her about this thing? A semi-secret magic society established in England. Do you know anything about the Hermetic Order of Golden Dawn, Mrs. Erickson? Do I? I would sure hope so. Let's see, what can I tell you? We're a society of those interested in magic, especially the divine, what you'll hear called high magic. Right now, the Egyptian style is in fashion. The society is based in London. You should see about it, you know, if you ever find yourself over there. Let's ask her about Miss Deane. I don't suppose you've met Miss Deane. Did you know, Mr. Ward, that certain animals have brightly colored patterns to warn off other creatures? That's what they're saying these days. It's too bad Miss Deane's not a frog. Maybe it's not the likes of Mr. O'Meara from chasing her after her tail. He was. Mr. Ward, the poor boy asked her to marry him. She said no, of course, and so publicly, too. What's a wolf to do with a lovesick puppy? A wolf, then, not a frog? No, I said she should be a frog. Oh, no! Presently, she's just someone not on my good side. Meow. Tell me about this Cahal guy. Have you met Mr. O'Meara? Oh, that boy. He's absolutely fascinating. It's not often I get to talk to someone who has dealings with angels. He might even be the first. I wonder if he might consider joining the Golden Dawn. They'd be more than happy to have him. Even with his reputation for being a bit of a daredevil. Now that I say it aloud, I wonder if there's a link between his gift and his recklessness. I want to ask about this, but I don't want to get in trouble. Can I ask you about? Letters. Thing is, I don't know if I bring this up if she's gonna get incredibly angry, because I should not know about this. At least if I bring up like certain books or whatever, it's like, yeah, I might have heard about that. I don't know if that counted toward me, did it? Oh no, it didn't. Okay.
I won't bother you anymore, Mrs. Erickson.
Goodbye now.
I don't have any reason to talk to you. They all said they went to go eat. That's the library. Breakfast dining room. Oh, that's not, they're not eating yet. Okay. I wonder if I can find this guy. I guess I could ask about her with other people. I'll do a save and then I'll ask about burnt paper. I'm just worried if I ask about it, it's going to be instant game over.
Mr. Ward.
Oh, hey, I saw this suspicious lockbox. I heard the staff mention you have a lockbox brought with you. It must be important to have brought a thing like that so far. Oh, well, you know. There are secret documents to be kept safe. What is it to you anyway? So, tell me about this burnt paper. I've heard it said that some people are simply devoid of magic. Have you heard of such a thing? Arias. Yes, I have. Heard of this. For people whom no amount of training will open the third eye. It's dreadful. Unfair, even. What did they do to be cursed so? There's quite a turnout at this event, any number of people skilled in the magical arts. Are there any you would recommend talking with? People whose skill you particularly admire? Oh, well, Miss Mantovani, of course, but she's so busy she's hard to talk to. Miss Deane is also a skilled practitioner, though I have not seen her for a few days. So Miss Deane was one of these people who believed they could use magic. Perhaps you should talk with one of the Callahans. Alright, didn't get in trouble for that, that's good. Studying the crash site? Oh yes, the poor bird. As was mentioned, it is an omen. I thought perhaps it was best to see if anything could be learned in what remained of the incident. Sadly, the staff beat me to it, so there is not much to be seen here, I am afraid. I'm not getting really anywhere here. How about the strange device, huh? What do you make of the strange device in the atrium? Oh, the measuring device. It's very impressive, isn't it? I think it bodes well for the seance. I'm running out of time. Tell me about your necklace. Can I ask what the crest you're wearing symbolizes? I'm a member of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. It's just a little way to let fellow members know they're among kin, you know? And your jewelry? Does your jewelry have any particular meaning at all? Oh, not in that there are symbols or anything of that sort, but different colors and stones are thought to have magical correspondences. It's almost standard as the mystic's attire. It lets people know exactly why I'm here and what I do. I'm not getting anything from this lady. Tell me about you. Tell me about yourself, Mrs. Erickson. Why? What do you want to know? I mean, let's see. I'm a spiritualist. You know that, don't you? Which is to say, I communicate with the spirits of the dead. I started off in the practice back home. New York has its own scene, you know. But I prefer London for societies. I'm still based in New York, of course. There's to be no moving with my husband's job, but I do spend quite some time on this side of the pond. How's that for you? It's not very useful at all. I'm running out of time. You're not helping me.
I won't bother you anymore.
Goodbye.
Can you tell me about her?
Mr. Ward, I do hope the earlier commotion with the bird didn't disturb your rest. There is breakfast in the dining hall from 9 a.m., located in the east corridor here. And your fellow guests will be giving talks throughout the day in the drawing room, located in the west corridor. Is there anything else I can help with?
Oh, maybe I should go into the west corridor. Maybe you can help me. Tell me about her. Have you spoken much with Mrs. Erickson? A very inquisitive woman, though not as much as yourself, sir. I suggested she check our library. Are you familiar with that facility? I'm good, thanks.
Certain. Oh, it's nearing breakfast and I need to find that evidence for Mr. Toussaint soon.
I'm so hosed, I can't find the evidence. Library, please, Mr. Callahan be, or not Callahan, someone else be here. Certain topics can be researched in the library to uncover further information. Key research topics will always be found on the research desk. The bookshelves can be used to gain supplementary information. Topics can be learned from other characters, evidence, and other research topics. Uh-oh. A research desk. This will be useful if I want to look up anything. Mary Blake. There's little of interest to me in here. look at those just yet. Lots of books. Blake history, Irish history. Okay, okay. Spiritualism. All right, now we're talking. What else here? Irish folklore, spiritualism. What else? Mythology, folklore, mythology, geography, archaeology, geography, sciences, psychology, medicine, flora and fauna, world history, Irish history. Right? Maybe inside the spiritualism area here. A mix of guides on spiritual matters, guides for making contact, and a record of supposedly real encounters with the afterlife. Is there anything I want to look up? Let's look up the Golden Dawn. Hi Ink, welcome in. How are you? How goes the seance? It's going all right so far. This game actually, I think you might like it, Ink. It's got a lot of actual investigation skills you need to do. I kind of thought it was going to be like other detective games, which are more like, you know, just go through the motion, click, click, click. Eventually you find out like what the puzzle is, right? Something kind of like Phoenix Wright, where there's really no super wrong answer unless you keep saying, or you keep guessing the wrong things over and over. This one's actually a lot more serious. They give you like basically 60 actions, and each action ticks 1 minute off the clock. So you get like an hour essentially. 60 actions, and if you don't solve the mystery within those 60 actions, it's game over. And there can be potential game overs you get if you just go to the wrong place at the wrong time or overstay your welcome. So that puts like a whole nother layer of strategy and time management, or just being thoughtful about your actions, that I haven't seen in other games before that do a lot of this kind of investigation work. That all being said, it's been really fun, but it does make me kind of get on edge. I'm like, oh, well, should I show this to someone or should I hold this? Like, I can't investigate everything. I need to be very thoughtful on what I do investigate. I hope you're doing well, though, Ink. To the layperson, not much is known about the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, henceforth the Golden Dawn. It is a secret magical society founded in England, although it is rumored to have further branches. Reportedly, the Golden Dawn's focus is on divine magic and spiritual development, though the specifics of this are unknown. Despite the Golden Dawn's enigmatic nature, its members may be recognized by its symbol. A Latin cross with a rose in its center and a pentagram and several alchemical symbols on each arm. Let's look up the tarot cards. Wow, this sounds pretty challenging, but a real cool concept for a more in-depth detective experience. Yeah, it's been really fun. I mean, I guess like, I don't know, it's definitely something you have to be a little bit more mindful of as you're going through. You can obviously do little save points like you would in a visual novel if you want to explore different options in case something doesn't work out. But I was very surprised to see, I was like, oh, I can't just mess around. It's very difficult for me because I like to investigate every little thing, but I can't because I'll run out of time. Originally a type of card deck used for various Italian games, the tarot card was later adopted by the French for use in divination or cartomancy. This being a publication unconcerned with such mundane issues as simple card games, we will disregard the traditional use for its magical cousin. A tarot deck consists of 78 cards and 2 arcana. The 21 major arcana being face cards, and the minor arcana being suits. 78 cards, 2 arcana. $78, huh? The minor arcana is divided into 4 suits. wands, swords, cups, and coins, and consists of cards of numbers 1 to 10 and 4 court cards. Each major arcana has specific meaning, as does every suit and its cards therein, and every card has another meaning again if drawn in the first position. Tarot cards are to be drawn one by one in formation and read with consideration of their individual meaning and their position in the draw. They are typically consulted in matters of love and fortune, but can be asked a great many things and, in general, are favored for their versatility. Look up the mystics. There exist among us certain people predisposed to sensing and invoking the ebb and flow of the spiritual world and its denizens. These people, often called mystics, as indeed I will refer to them here, possess a unique capability. They are able to sense the supernatural and otherworldly, and in doing so provide a means of communication with it, often using themselves as go-betweens. This is most commonly achieved by invoking a trance or otherwise altered state through spell, prayer, or ritual, and inviting either a spirit, a higher power, or a denizen from another world to speak through them. There is much debate over the true nature of ghosts, even their existence in the first place, but there are two major prevailing theories. The first is that a ghost is a remnant of a person, a soul that, for whatever reason, has not passed on. This sort of ghost is typically attributed to the need for some desire of the soul, or the person it was, to be sated, be it revenge, ambition, or love. In a similar vein, they frequently cling to some object or place of importance, unable to complete whatever business holds them in their new state. A secondary, less discussed but widely credited theory of the cause of apparitions is the manifestation of emotional trauma. In this theory, it is thought that human beings are capable of imparting such emotion that it forever affects the location that witnesses it. In these cases, it is not the spirit itself that haunts a place, but the event, typically a harrowing death, imprinting itself upon a space. These theories are not exclusive and could very well exist alongside each other. Such is the prevalence of spirits that it seems unlikely both are not true. I'm actually surprised more case-solving games don't go that route, or like have a difficulty setting where you can go full investigation mode if you want. But yeah, I can see with the action/time system, where it would be a bit stressful. Yeah, it's fortunately you can skip through, so I wasn't too stressed, but I was just very surprised because I was just goofing around like, oh, I'm gonna look at everything, and then I was like, tee-hee, time's going down. I know, I got time. Like, and then I was like, oh no, I really don't have time. Holy moly, like. They're serious. They're like, you better solve this now. Oh, she saw memo. Investigate. Alright, I think I looked up everything here. Did I do seance? A seance is a ritual used to speak with the dead, typically hosted by a spirit medium, but attended and aided by a number of guests. A spirit is called upon by a medium and asked questions. It will answer them through physical means, such as moving a glass on a board. Though, through audible means, such as knocking, or if one is so lucky, by the possession of one of those at the table. In this case, the spirit is frequently able to articulate itself better, although some may find it too distressing a sight. Seances are typically used by still living loved ones to speak to those they have lost, or to divine secrets known only to the dead. Alright, same thing, got it. Okay. Oh, religion. Bust. Blake history. I want to read these two, but I don't think these really matter. Let's check the notes really quick. What's on this examine? it had Biad and Roy Callahan. Callahan and Hunter. Maybe I could show that to Mr. Toussaint. Actually, is there anything I could show you? Real Seeker. Interesting. Not you. I can talk with you, maybe.
Hello.
Let's discuss some evidence here. Is this good enough to you? This burnt paper? How about this one? I discovered a list in her room with names of guests on it. Interesting, but it doesn't prove anything in itself. A list of marks for her fraudulent ways. A list for something more. Who can say off this alone? Your name was marked off. How insulting! A list of people she doesn't like, maybe. Evelyn Deane's name was circled. At the top was written targets. Richie, thank you for the raid. Welcome Raiders. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Let me see. Silksong. How was Silksong? Welcome in. Letham or Lytham Cabot. Goopo. Hi Richie. Thanks so much for the raid. How was your stream? Lemon eating Moogle raid. Hold up. Richie eats lemons? Dun dun dun. Welcome in Celebrate. Welcome in everyone. Hope you had a fun time over there with Richie. You're playing through Skong. It was good. Are you getting closer to beating the game, or are you speedrunning it now? The Lemon. For those who don't know Richie, please go check them out. They play through a lot of different games, usually a lot of retro stuff, but also some newer indie games as well. Last time playing through Silksong, Hollow Knight Silksong. And for anyone new, welcome in once more. My name is Owlin. I'm a blue dog who likes to give you a cozy place to be. I play through a variety of games, ranging from retro to indie and new releases, and I try to showcase games you might not have seen before. Today we're checking out two spooky games, and this first one is called The Séance of Blake Manor. It's a detective-style game with actually a lot more constraints about how much investigation you can do. I only get a limited amount of actions before it's game over, so I gotta be very careful in what I choose to do. Also, in case you haven't heard, whoopsie, not that. We're going to be doing a special bonus stream coming up on Monday, a charity stream, raising funds for the nonprofit Latinx in Gaming. And I would really appreciate any signal boost or support by dropping by and sharing it with your friends and loved ones, because we're going to be raising money for a good cause here. This is a nonprofit that focuses on helping Latin Americans in the games industry. And so every dollar counts for them. I'm going to be playing through a very fun... You mentioned Skong, I'm thinking Donkey Kong, because that's what I'm going to be playing through. We'll be doing some Donkey Kong Country 2 during this time. So if you do happen to donate during this time as well, you'll be able to unlock some very special Twitch badges. Still getting through it. I believe in you. You'll be able to solve it, no problem. You do all the speedruns and randomizers of Legend of Zelda and Metroid, so it should be no problem for you. Amai, a double raid. Amai, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? How was Resident Evil 4? Did you finish the fish? I'm hearing we had lemons and maybe fish now. For those who don't know Amai, please go check him out as well. Give him a follow. Fellow team member Wampasu likes to play through a whole bunch of different games all at the same time. Has been playing through things like the mobile Final Fantasy gacha game, a lot of Resident Evil, does speedruns and randomizers of Resident Evil and Parasite Eve 2, and I'm playing through quite a bit of the furry Battlefield, Wild Assault, and World of Warcraft, can't forget that. Please go check out both Amai and Richie. It was very condition extreme. The fish is done. Good. The fish should be done because that fish was creepy. Also, this audio is creepy too. It's creepy audio. For anyone new, welcome in once more. My name is Evelyn. I'm a blue dog who likes to give you a cozy place to be. I play through a variety of games, ranging from retro to indie and new releases, and I try to showcase games you might not have seen before. Today we're checking out two scary games, two spooky games. This first one is called the Séance of Blake Manor. It's a detective style game where I gotta be very careful with my investigations or else game over. Later on we're going to be playing through actually Flesh Made Fear, which I might have been playing through a lot of recently too. I was also just showing on the screen right here the special charity stream I'll be doing on Monday to raise funds for the nonprofit Latinx in Gaming, which is a nonprofit that focuses on helping Latin Americans in the games industry. So I'd appreciate any signal boost or support you all could have on that day. It will go for a good cause, and every dollar helps these, again, Latin Americans in the game industry. You can also earn some special Twitch badges, limited time Twitch badges as well. Amai, thank you for the 25 months as well. Over 2 whole years, amazing, thank you. But yeah, again, if y'all haven't already, go give Amai a follow, go give Richie a follow, go check them both out. Super fun to go hang out with. And thank you both again for the raids, I super appreciate it. You want to know if you like Dr. Pepper? You're the only one that likes Dr. Pepper? I'm sure other people like Dr. Pepper. Not me, though. I don't really like soda. Doggy! Cheer party cheer! Cheer party cheer! I'm supposed to be solving or accusing this lady of being a fraud right now in the game. I'm not succeeding so far. I haven't found any way to prove she's a fraud. I need to figure out how to open up this chest, and maybe the treasure chest will tell me the proof I need. From Munchies, of course, am I. Thank you again for the raid and for the lurk. And yes, if y'all need to go get some munchies or do some post-stream self-care, please do. Thank you again for the raids. I super appreciate you. Oh yes, please take your doggies out. Take your doggies out and let them back in. Thank you both. Evelyn Deane's name was circled. At the top was written targets. Interesting. Speculation, yes, but perhaps it is that I do not use magic, whereas Mademoiselle Deane, she is rumored to be a studied woman. What about this burnt paper? I found a scrap paper indicating that Mrs. Erickson is a pariah. I thought it might interest you. It does, but a scrap, you say. Is the page complete? Is she named on it? She is not. Then it will not suffice. I do not think we could convince anyone it isn't a forgery, however real it might be. You're wasting my time, mister.
That's all.
Take care.
Right, let's see. I wonder if I can put together something based on the, my room's here. I can put something together based on the, based on the tarot cards, maybe. Rico, thank you for the raid as well. Welcome in, raiders. How was your stream? What were you up to? Welcome in, Mushy and Foxy and Rico and Fohan. Welcome, raiders. Cheer party cheer. Thank you all for welcoming the raiders. For those who know Rico, please go check her out. Go give her a follow. One of our lovely moderators and members of Team Wampasu plays through a whole bunch of different games where she gets to be the animal or take care of animals. And was last seen playing through Monster Care Simulator. Rico is poking animals with needles with Foxy. What the? You're playing through Monster Care Simulator with Foxy? Oh, nice! Well, we both had a fun time. Did you save all the little monsters? There was one that looked like a chocobo. Did you eat that one? You were healing the monsters. Oh, okay, this makes more sense. I was like, what? That makes a lot more sense. Medication, absolutely. For anyone new, welcome in once more. My name is Evelyn, and I'm a blue dog who likes to give you a cozy place to be. I play through a variety of games, ranging from retro to indie and new releases, and I try to showcase games you might not have seen before. Today we are playing through a couple of spooky games today. This first one is called the Séance of Blake Manor, and it's a detective style game with a very challenging investigation style because I need to solve the mystery in 60 actions or less, or else it's game over. And I have to be careful too because if I make the wrong choices even before the 60 actions are over, it's game over. So I have to be sneaky. But yeah, I was also just sharing, in case you haven't heard already too, I'm going to be doing a bonus stream on Monday. I'm going to be raising funds for the nonprofit Latinx in Gaming, and during this time you can earn some limited time Twitch badges if you donate. Every dollar helps Latin Americans in the games industry, and I super appreciate any help you all could give with either signal boosting this or showing up and being present. And if you have the means, like, and want to do so, like, donating would be really, really lovely as well, but only if you have the means and you wish to. But yeah, signal boosting, your presence there would mean so much to me. It's like Pokemon Daycare, but with healing. Do you get to hear the do 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 when you heal them? Rico saw a pig one and it had meat on its head. Called it bacon. It's bacon. Dogs don't know it's not bacon. Yes, people would walk in with their monsters that were on fire. I think they need to put the fire out. Did you know when you use a fire extinguisher, you gotta do 4 steps? They call it pass. You gotta pull the tab, pull it hard. You gotta aim at the fire. Then you gotta squeeze the lever. And finally you gotta do a spraying motion back and forth at the base of the fire. Don't do it above the fire, you gotta do it at the base. And you get like 8 to 10 seconds to do it. Yes, I told them I was hoping you would mention your upcoming event. I told him it would be... I think if you come on, banana... Yes, oh, I gotta put that up here. Hold up. Let me see if I can put that. I forgot to add it here. Let's add that. You can see the banana. I actually think it looks really cute, if I do say so myself. Let's put the banana up here. Alright, we'll move this down here. Bum. Yes, here you go. You can see the bananas. Yes. Thank you, Rico, for reminding me. Here's some incentives that we're going to be doing. You could get the special "Oh Banana" sound effect from Donkey Kong, but I will say it. Your character here, banana, you get to choose one of these based on the Donkey Kong 64 bananas, which apparently are based on real bananas. I didn't know that. They're actually real bananas. You can put yourself there. You can put your PNG on the screen. And then, I don't know if anyone wants that, but we can do the DK rap. We do the DK rap because apparently that's a lot of fun. Might need to check if the promo's still in there. Okay, it is. Go. Oh. It's very cute. Thank you. I was like, I think it'd be nice to have something banana themed. Still on the fence about if I eat the banana, but definitely hard no on mustard on banana. But maybe if we reach the goal, I might eat a banana. I can't wait to become a banana. Yay! I'd super appreciate it. And I know the nonprofit really appreciate it as well. All right, I'm trying to prove this person to be a fraud. Orb banana? No orb banana. This is a crystal ball. I gotta find out what this lady's hiding. She's gotta be hiding something. Books? Flaws in their methodology. Can't even look at it. If she did this medicine stuff, why? I don't know. Suspicious. Guess I could look at her clothes. They're closed for the event. None of it is noteworthy. I got the schedule. Could look at this thing here. A dress bedecked with beads and sequins. Surely it's for the stage. I only have so many chances. I gotta be careful. Alright, let's look at this thing. What combination can I throw in here? What do they got? Maybe rose? I don't know. I didn't know there's an S. I don't think so. Tarot? What do I know about her? Like, I was thinking rose. HODD me, maybe? Maybe that's what they want? Oh, okay, might be in somewhere. Come on, D. Yes. Yes. Ah, that was it. How'd I get up there? That was weird. Candles, look. What we got? What we got? Runes. Collection of notes. Some ancient-looking pages. Illuminatus Magicis Consumatio. Magic resides in the heart of the user. Consume it and you will take their power. Does this lady want to eat somebody? Place the sedated victim inside the ritual circle. Candles, a knife, bog, oak. Everything required to carry out the ritual. But who? I cannot risk picking up another pariah like me. This looks to be a ritual to eat the heart of a person and steal their magical abilities? Goodness gracious! She can't honestly mean to go ahead with this. Let's see if we can get a couple more things here. Some small stones with runes carved roughly into them. Rich red candles. Something about them leaves me uncomfortable. Lockbox use. Should I close it back up? Why'd I get points off for using it? What the heck? Alright, let's just close it so I don't get in trouble. Let's get out of here. Alright, I think I found the clue. She don't know what she's doing. Hello. I need you to know something about this lady.
Ah, hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Please check out these pages. I found a ritual in her room. It talks of eating a person's heart to steal their magical abilities. Surely this is nonsense, sir. Such a thing cannot be real. What's more, she cannot intend on doing this. That is ominous. Rather too ominous. Certainly such rituals exist. Do they work? I cannot say. Would she do it? Madame Erickson is a fraud, monsieur, but I have trouble believing her capable of such a deranged act. You'll no doubt find many here studying strange things, but reading a book on a sacrifice is not the same as performing it, correct? If we are to know this is her plan and not academic in nature, then she would need to confess. She is unlikely to confess to me. But you? Perhaps. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to her then, bye.
Take care.
I got 6 more actions before it's game over. Hello.
Mr. Ward, what troubles you?
Form hypothesis. Looking extra guilty, man. Hazel Erickson's goal is to steal the heart, magic, where's the magic? Magical abilities of Evelyn Deane to... Oh, I guess steal. Hold up. I want to steal here. Consume the heart of Evelyn Deane to steal her magical abilities.
Mrs. Erickson intends on murdering Evelyn Deane to eat her heart and steal her magical abilities. I must confront her before it's too late.
It's time to confront.
Mr. Ward, what troubles you?
Your goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Deane to steal her magical abilities.
How could you possibly... Can you, read minds? Or did you let yourself into my room to rifle through my belongings? Bad news for both of us, then. You can't say anything without giving yourself up as a thief. And who would believe you? Whatever it is, you're no mystic, so there's no way you can't understand. To know such secrets exist, such wonders to see, and to be kept from it by some abnormality. What's the reason? I've put the work in and nothing. Am I a soulless freak? Is that why? Am I to be punished in this life and then again for eternity? Would you say, well, I won't. I'll have my heart, my powers, my soul, and all you get by saying something is a nasty dealing with when I have them.
Uh-oh.
Stay out of this, Mr. Ward, if you have any sense.
Oh, did I make the wrong choice? Good lord, the woman is insane. Desperate or both. She must be stopped. Maybe Mr. Toussaint will have some idea. Uh-oh. I done goofed. Memo, Toshiro. Help! You should have been over listening. Listen in.
Hello.
Yo, I got it, but it didn't quite work.
Mrs. Erickson has confessed to me. Quite a gruesome plan. She is indeed a fraud. She has no magical powers. She seems to be incapable of using magic, in fact. Something that plagues her, to the point where she will perform a ritual to steal the heart and magical prowess from another ear.
What? No, it cannot be.
She is in dire need to feel magic. To have it, it seems. But also, she fears that the reason she cannot use magic is a flaw in her soul.
She's blinded, of course, by our desires. Anyone who believes in a soul would also believe that there is no eternal bliss for them after murder. Especially in a manner so foul. What's more, now you and I know our plan. Here, take my notes. Let her know that if she does this, not only it will stain her in her God's eyes for eternity, but also we'll see her hanged and raised to this oblivion she fears so much. She would be better served getting off this path now and finding more mundane solutions to finding her God's favor. I am told one can cleanse her soul with coin. My record shows she certainly coined enough of that in her time. As for you and me, Monsieur Warner, our business is done. Whatever reason you're really here, Your identity is safe with me. And as for this place, news of our plans has turned my stomach. I've had enough mysticism for this trip. I shall be sitting the SEANCE out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have notes to make in my quarters. Au revoir, monsieur.
Mr. Toussaint is no longer attending the seance. Mr. Toussaint now has the information he needed on Mrs. Erickson, which will also ensure she does not do something more terrible. Uh-oh, I don't look good. That gauge decreased, and the light went out as soon as Mr. Toussaint decided he was no longer attending the seance. What exactly is that device monitoring, and why? Maybe I should convince another guest to avoid the event and see if this occurs again.
Excuse me, sir. Is this your room? Number 4? Mr. Ward?
Yes, that's me.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. Just delivering this parcel to your room. It was left for you at the front desk.
Hmm? By who?
No idea, sir. It was left when nobody was about to see. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
What is this? A journal? It has Miss Deane's name on it. What's inside? How did this get here? No postmark, so it came from the hotel itself. But from who? Regardless of who sent it, I should read the thing. What are these 4 symbols beside the word supplies? Sunday the 24th, she talks of her arrival at the manor. Everything seemed to go smoothly. Her writing is delicate and graceful, as was her signature. Monday the 25th. It seems she bumped into somebody and was not pleased to see them. It looks as if she was to name them on the following page, but that information is now missing. It seems some pages were torn out. Tuesday the 26th. The night she went missing, she speaks of feelings of dread, and she doubts she will sleep that night. Her writing has become more erratic since she arrived at the manor. A sigil with dreams scrawled next to it. I saw this in my dream. Did she dream it too? What does this mean? Did we have the same dream? What does it mean? Has anyone experienced anything similar, I wonder? If I could find even 3 people with similar experiences, then I could be sure there is something there. This has left me with more questions than answers. Perhaps some answers lie in her reason for being here. Maybe I can find something related to that, or otherwise useful, by searching her room. But in which room was she staying? Find her room, huh? I must show Mrs. Erickson the notes to prevent her from going forward with her hideous plan.
Mr. Ward, surely we have nothing left to discuss?
I want to know about Miss Deane's room. Miss Deane checked in only a few days ago, so someone should recall which room she stayed in.
Mrs. Erickson, we need to talk.
This had best not be about my personal affairs again. Why don't you do us both a favor, Mr. Ward, and stop interfering? What could you, of all people, possibly have to say to me?
That's not a bad point. Perhaps you'll be more interested in what Mr. Toussaint has to say. Shall we go to your room then? Or would you rather discuss this in the open?
Yes, my room, sir.
So you've read the notes and understand your situation. Whether you face eternal damnation now is a point of debate. You assume that this is linked to this magical nullness you have. You may well be wrong. But if you do this, then you are locking yourself onto that path. And Mr. Toussaint will ensure your remaining days will not be easy. Magic or no.
He's right. I'm a damned fool. I wanted so much to be special, to have what the others have. But now you have taken that hope from me. Maybe you will have saved my soul. But even now, I think I'd pay that price for a taste of that. If he wasn't going to rob my chance to use and appreciate it, I would curse you both if I didn't know there would be no venom in my bite. But he wins. I forsake this ritual, and I forsake this seance. I have no want to see others enjoying what I will never have. I hope they see their ghost and more. So much more. Now, I would really like to be left alone. I have a lot to think about.
Erickson is no longer attending the seance. Using Mr. Toussaint as a safeguard, I have talked Mrs. Erickson down. Fascinating. I was right. The gauge decreases as people's plans for the seance change. I am still unsure of the device's purpose, but my gut says I want this as decreased as possible by the seance. If this seance has attracted the likes of Mrs. Erickson, then Miss Deane may be in even more danger than I realized. I was able to make her see sense, but I doubt that's enough to spare her from eternal damnation. She's a fraud, an unrepentant sinner, with no regard for the harm caused by her pursuit of power. How many desperate people has she cheated to get this far? Can she atone for what she's already done? That is, if she even realizes she needs to. Oops, sorry, I just noticed my translator went out. There we go. Regardless, she's no longer my concern. Am I gonna be able to solve this mystery? And I just ask this other guy, like, hey, which room shows she in?
May I be of service?
Which room was Miss Deane assigned when she was staying here? She was in room... It seems I would need to check my records. She had a southern view. I recall her complaining about the noise as new guests arrived. Though why that matters now that she is gone is beyond me. Oops, I don't need to analyze. I need to get out of here.
I need nothing else.
Certainly.
Bruce Wayne! That's not Bruce Wayne. That's some other dude. I gotta find out where this thing is. Hold up. Alright, let's go to the map, maybe. Map of the upper floor. Okay. South floor, they said. Hold up, let's use actually the real map. Southeast? That'd be room 15. Or room 21. Atrium. My guess is... courtyards. Lobby, atrium, An atrium there. Probably room 23. Or sorry, 21. That's what I'm guessing. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. How are you? We're trying out this kind of tricky game here. I think we're in this one, is that right? Yeah, let's go in here. See if I can find a room. Oh man, there's a lot of things to investigate here. The ladies' room. West Tower. She must have been in this room. Whoops. I can't hear anything. It doesn't seem like anyone's inside. The room is listed as unoccupied, so might have housed Miss Deane. It's not locked. They must leave unused bedrooms open. Hello, baby. That looks different. There's a different colored thing there. A tassel or handle. A copy of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein or the modern Prometheus. Got two more looks. Nothing of note. Look under the bed, that could be interesting. Taxidermy. That's alarming. Something going on here too, floorboards. Oh, I don't have enough time to look at them all. Alright, I kind of want to look at under the bed. I want to look at the floorboards. I wanted to see this fireplace too. There's something odd right here. Dang. There might not be anything underneath there. The floorboards are definitely weird though. Let's look at that maybe. Well, put in the bed. An old box of matches have been lost under here. This is odd. The grate is rusted. Ashes stuck together. Perhaps there's a leak here. Dang. This next hour, breakfast to the dining room. Loose board, but there's nothing under it. Oh! What was that? Not sure that this is Miss Deane's room. What on earth? What happened here? Was this cracked when I first came in here? It was not. Taxidermy fox and pheasant. It still smells of death. If she wasn't in this room, then maybe she's in the other south floor. Lovely art for this? Kind of has the Wolf Among Us look. Yeah, it's got a nice aesthetic, doesn't it? Mr. Coventry's room. Look, listen. It's not that there's someone on the other side. Ladies. I'm gonna get in trouble being in here, I bet. Cute little bathroom. Cleaning items, towels, okay. Maybe one more area to look at really quick. Might have been in room 15. Can't hear anything. Doesn't seem like anyone's inside. This is where Mr. Kahalomira is staying. Okay. What the heck is this stuff? The door to room 15 appears to be missing. The markings on the wall look similar to those in my dream, but without a pattern. How would I even go about finding such a thing? Whatever has caused this to vanish. Might this have been Miss Deane's room? Following leads will help you progress and solve mysteries. Reviewing the mystery map can help you remember what you have and haven't already investigated. Further clues can be revealed by discussing evidence with characters. The info panel on the right can show you who you can discuss a specific piece of evidence with. I like this guy. Gotta hurry, because, like, there's time to go down there. Use? What's going on? How does this work? There's not another one here. Wish I could read the notes I had. I want to do the downward one, but maybe just a triangle's fine. These, maybe this. Oh, they're very specific about where I can go. Maybe they want this one, the scrawl. I was trying to do this one, but that doesn't seem to work. Man, oh man, it's hard. Let's just try doing a triangle. I don't know what the red means, so they want me to go there? I'm glad I'm not getting penalized. I get to look at it and think about it more, but goodness me. Maybe I don't have the sigil for this. I don't know if I can make this. Or maybe I make it backwards? Well, let me see, can I use the mouse? I wanted to go to this one, but I can't get there. I don't know what the red is signifying. They want me to start there? Maybe they want, like, this made? Because I wanted to go down to those bottom ones there, but I can't seem to drag the mouse that way. It only goes a certain way, I don't know why. Oh, there, okay. Hello, baby. I might not have enough clues for this. Because I would think it's one of these here, but... Dissolve whatever's been linked to, unlocks doors. Strange is what I saw in my dream that woke me up. I might not have it. This is knocked weirdly. Exhaust center, yes. Wind bedroom. Darcy's, that's not freaky at all. East Tower. Can we just go there? Basement. All right. I don't know if I can open that door. Maybe I gotta do something else. Closet. Just fill with cleaning supplies. Decorations. Another closet. This, I mean, this looks important, but I can't figure out if I have the right sigil for it. Have you seen the weird thing? I should probably go get some lunch. Or breakfast, they said. drawing room. Is that where it was? No, they said dining room. That's the library. Where's the dining room? Mystery. Alright, folks. I want to keep playing and figure out where I gotta find this room, but I do need to take baby out, and I think we'll swap over to our next game when I come back. But yeah, this was really cool. I enjoyed the exploration part of it, and having the constraint about how much time is spent every time you do an action definitely means I have to be very thoughtful about how I proceed in the game. This is super fun, though. A big thank you to Raw Fury for providing us a copy of this on the PC. If you're watching the VOD, I will put a link to the game in the video description below. But yeah, very cool game. I want to keep playing, but I gotta take baby out. She's asking to go out. So, I'll be right back. Please take this moment to get up, go walk around, go stretch, and I'll see you very soon for our next little spooky title. It's actually pretty awesome to think about things and that you're not getting the FPS sickness. Yeah, I was glad I wasn't getting too sick, especially because I'm looking around a lot too, right? So, pretty cool. Thank you, Chi. Cheers, you cheer. Alright, I'll be right back. I'll see you very soon.